Sanjia creating characters. The story of Sanjia creating characters. A long, long time ago, in ancient China, people had no written language. When they wanted to record events or convey messages, they could only use simple drawings or oral communication. However, this was extremely challenging for expressing complex ideas. The wisdom of Emperor Huangdi. At that time, the great Emperor Huangdi ruled the land. He saw the difficulty people faced in communication and sought a solution. Emperor Huangdi was very wise and believed there must be a better way to record and share knowledge. Sangjia's mission. Emperor Huangdi summoned his minister, Sangjia, a smart and diligent individual. He tasked Sangjia with inventing a system to record spoken language. Sangjia accepted this challenge and began to ponder and experiment. Divine inspiration. In his quest for inspiration, Sangjia traveled through mountains, rivers, lakes, and seas. One day, by the river, the sky turned magical, with colorful clouds dancing as if displaying pictures. Just then, a giant turtle slowly emerged from the water. The patterns on its shell were complex and mystical, seemingly embodying ancient wisdom. Sangjia was deeply attracted to these patterns, feeling as if every element of nature was communicating with him. These magical patterns sparked Sangjia's imagination, and he began to conceive a new system of symbols to record human language and thoughts. The birth of Chinese characters. Sangjia discovered many wondrous things. One day, he saw the unique footprints of a herd of deer. He suddenly thought that if each shape represented a sound, these shapes could be used to record speech. He used mud and branches to draw the shapes of the footprints on the ground, finding that different combinations of shapes could express more meanings. Sangjia, like a detective, observed clouds, mountains, and leaves for inspiration. He drew the first Chinese character in the sand, elated to have invented the world's first written language. Emperor Huangdi and the people were amazed when they saw these symbols. They realized that these symbols could be used to record stories and knowledge and even convey them to distant places. Sangjia not only invented Chinese characters but also taught people how to use them. Children sat around him to learn, their eyes filled with curiosity and wonder. From that time, Chinese characters began to flourish in ancient Chinese civilization. Conclusion. The story of Sangjia creating characters is not just a legend about the origin of Chinese characters. It also tells us that observing and learning from nature can inspire endless creativity and wisdom. Even today, Chinese characters remain a vital link connecting the history and culture of the Chinese people, and are a treasure in the world's written heritage.
The story of Kangji, creating Chinese characters, a journey for kids, sparking imagination. This enchanting tale invites kids to dive into the ancient world and explore the magical process of creating Chinese characters. It's a journey that ignites their imagination and curiosity. Understanding the evolution of Chinese characters. As children follow the story, they begin to grasp how Chinese characters evolved from natural shapes and forms. This understanding nurtures their interest in the rich tapestry of the Chinese language. Enhancing listening and comprehension skills. Listening to stories is a delightful way for kids to boost their listening and comprehension abilities. The narrative style and content of this story are perfectly tailored for young minds around 5 years old. Learning to respect and appreciate cultural heritage. The story of Kangji not only enlightens children about the profound history and traditions of Chinese culture, but also cultivates their respect for our cultural heritage. Developing organizational and expressive skills, engaging in discussions and retelling the story helps children enhance their language expression and communication skills, turning them into confident speakers and storytellers. Educational fun. This story masterfully blends educational value with fun, captivating the children's attention and making learning a delightful experience. Now, dear little listeners, what have you learned? Has the story sparked your imagination, or perhaps, no worries, listening to it again will help you appreciate all these benefits. Get ready for another round of adventure.
Sangjia creating characters. The story of Sangjia creating characters. A long, long time ago, in ancient China, people had no written language. When they wanted to record events or convey messages, they could only use simple drawings or oral communication. However, this was extremely challenging for expressing complex ideas. The wisdom of Emperor Huangdi. At that time, the great Emperor Huangdi ruled the land. He saw the difficulty people faced in communication and sought a solution. Emperor Huangdi was very wise and believed there must be a better way to record and share knowledge. Sangjia's mission. Emperor Huangdi summoned his minister, Sangjia, a smart and diligent individual. He tasked Sangjia with inventing a system to record spoken language. Sangjia accepted this challenge and began to ponder and experiment. Divine inspiration. In his quest for inspiration, Sangjia traveled through mountains, rivers, lakes, and seas. One day, by the river, the sky turned magical, with colorful clouds dancing as if displaying pictures. Just then, a giant turtle slowly emerged from the water. The patterns on its shell were complex and mystical, seemingly embodying ancient wisdom. Sangjia was deeply attracted to these patterns, feeling as if every element of nature was communicating with him. These magical patterns sparked Sangjia's imagination, and he began to conceive a new system of symbols to record human language and thoughts. The birth of Chinese characters. Sangjia discovered many wondrous things. One day, he saw the unique footprints of a herd of deer. He suddenly thought that if each shape represented a sound, these shapes could be used to record speech. He used mud and branches to draw the shapes of the footprints on the ground, finding that different combinations of shapes could express more meanings. Sangjia, like a detective, observed clouds, mountains, and leaves for inspiration. He drew the first Chinese character in the sand, elated to have invented the world's first written language. Emperor Huangdi and the people were amazed when they saw these symbols. They realized that these symbols could be used to record stories and knowledge and even convey them to distant places. Sangjia not only invented Chinese characters but also taught people how to use them. Children sat around him to learn, their eyes filled with curiosity and wonder. From that time, Chinese characters began to flourish in ancient Chinese civilization. Conclusion. The story of Sangjia creating characters is not just a legend about the origin of Chinese characters. It also tells us that observing and learning from nature can inspire endless creativity and wisdom. Even today, Chinese characters remain a vital link connecting the history and culture of the Chinese people, and are a treasure in the world's written heritage.